It's just approaching midday UK time on Monday, and I've just taken a short gold position, which I thought perhaps maybe I'd do a little bit of a video on just to explain more about my thinking and where I put my stop loss and my price targets. And when looking at this gold chart, I've also got to consider what's happening with the dollar. Let's begin with this chart of gold. And what's brought me into this trade has been this move we got today. It's a fairly solid candle. When you get a solid candle like this that we're seeing today, it's a Marubozu candle. It starts here, it's a red candle, it's on the way down. So it starts at the top, and there's little or no wick at the top, barely anything. And we are pretty much at the bottom of the candle at the moment. There's a tiny wick there, but broadly speaking, this is a one-directional trade today, which for me gives me expectations this could pick up on the downside. There's a potential, and I'll tell you why. We've just broken this line of support at 1681. We're currently trading at 1679. And it's gone through this line that was established from this candle back here when we saw this low point we saw here with the rebound on the way. So that was the point at which it established that line of price support, now resistance for this trade. Now I've drawn a Fibonacci on here from the low point that we had there back on the 20th of September with this swing high up at 1730. And my price target, my first price target is very close. It's at 1658. I've got my stop loss just over this candle here. So my stop has come in at 1730. That's where I've got my stop loss. I'm on a short. The first area of support is going to be the 1658, the 61.8% retracement. But I'm fairly confident in the back of my mind that the setup, and I'll talk about the dollar in just a minute, the setup, it could well see gold take a real total retracement down to the 1615 level. You can see here the direction of travel that we've seen for gold over the last several months or so, since the 8th of March high at 2070. It's been this step lower, and I'm confident that we're going to get a new lower low established at some point in the future. My thinking about this is about the US dollar. Now, gold works in opposition to the dollar. This is the dollar basket. You can see we're on a fairly, well, it's the fourth day in a row of gains so far, a fairly strong rally, but we are meeting this 61.8% retracement in this mini fib here. I've got this drawn here because I'm fairly confident that with the CPI data we're expecting later on this week, that we are possibly going to see a new higher high for the price of the dollar. And if we get that, we could well then see that lower trade on gold. At the moment, it is held up at this 112.87, 61.8% retracement on this little mini move here. But I'd be more confident, of course, if we do get a continuation of this upward move in the dollar, which I think is going to come about if we do see upside risk to the CPI data. So I'm on a short trade on gold at the moment as things stand in the session halfway through Monday's trade. For more videos from us here at IGTV, join us on Twitter at IGCom, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.